every day, better every day.
You know. So I just definitely got an alert, switching up the convo. So the alert I just got concerning the Cleveland Browns, none of the 22 lawsuits against Deshaun Watson will go on trial, the civil trials, during the 2022 NFL season. They're saying that quarterback Deshaun Watson, the trials are set for March and August of 2022. So August, no trials will be scheduled between August 2022 and March 2023. So how do you think that stands for an impact between, like, as far as like a suspension? Because the NFL came out and said that they're gonna punish or make a decision once all of the lawsuits are settled. But if there's no lawsuits pending this year, do you think they're still gonna dump them out of suspension?
I don't think so. I think they gotta wait, man. I don't think they can really do anything off of speculation. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a knock on the women or the individuals involved. But if they already threw out the case from a legal perspective, right? It went to whoever, Supreme Court, or I don't know, wherever it went, and they threw it out. And now the civil cases are being delayed. Like, how can you suspend him for what? Because he getting sued? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess the amount of people might be swaying people's decision. But I don't think it should, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it should. I think they should wait, just like they said, and see if they can wait till the off season and then handle all that business and then see, right? If he loses and whatever else evidence comes out and then he's found to be, you know what I'm saying, guilty of something, then maybe they could do something then. You know what I'm saying? But until that time, I think they should wait. And not pass no judgment just because he getting sued. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I hope they would do. Because what would they do? I mean, I would just have to see, like, what would they do and for how long and what's the grounds? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you basing this on? You know? There will have to be some compelling evidence to come out other than 22 people just, you know, decided to sue him or whatever. And it, you know what I'm saying? I get it, man. It's not all like, some of this stuff is weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, just hearing all the things that's coming out, like, some of that stuff is weird. I get all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into saying like he's right or they wrong and all of that. Like, I don't really have any kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I think they need more than just, you know what I'm saying, speculation, though.
I come out and say it.
Go ahead.
I'm siding with my quarterback of my team, and I did research on the cases, and 80% of them is on some bullshit. So I'll be that guy to say, I know you can't have 22 people lie on you, but if you literally go through the excerpts and read how they're suing them and the evidence behind them. It's just optics at this point. So I'm siding with I have to try to side with my quarterback. But
yeah, I feel you on that.
It's kind of like, remember when Kobe was going to trial and he just like was playing ridiculous? Like, he was like, I don't know when I'm gonna be back on the basketball court. I'm gonna take this out on everybody. I can kind of see it like that. Like,
that's what I kept saying. He about to come out and ball. He gonna make everybody not think about none of that stuff no more. Even though it's, you know, it's still a thing and people gonna be talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Especially the women involved and all that stuff. But he about to go ham. In terms of the conversation that the sports people gonna be having, no, man, they about to be talking about his play on the field, I think. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll just have this be a topic for conversation after the season is over, because he gonna be balling out, man. I can't see him not coming out and balling. Just like you said, like that Kobe year, oh my gosh. You just reminded me. Like
yeah, like 500 points in like 8 games or something like that. Which stretch, like,
man,
he was throwing like 50 every night. Like, that was ridiculous. Yeah. Like, he was.
And he gonna have a squad too. Like, come on, man. I can't even. I feel like he about to go dumb. I just want to see. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see that. I hope it all gets sorted out, man. I wish this shit would go away, man. That's not to brush it under the table or nothing like that. If he did something wrong, man, I wish that would come out too. You know what I'm saying? But just like you said with the evidence, and I know they're saying the 22, and that's hard to have 22 people make up, but man, they don't be people is. I think it's a little bit of people being a little naive to. It's some savages out here in the world, man. It's some savages out here in the world. We from Cleveland, so that cutthroat stuff like that is like, that's where we grew up at. You know what I'm saying? We grew up around cutthroat people, so we know how it is out here in the world, man. If somebody think they're about to hit a lick, trust me, they're about to hit that lick. And if they, it's almost like the PPP loan. Everybody like, oh shit, look how many people start getting in on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of them was legit, some of them weren't legit, whatever. All I'm saying is, niggas is gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? If they see an opportunity. And I feel like in this situation, that lawyer saw an opportunity and he was trying to coerce people into making their stories try to fit into a narrative that just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to come up like that. It don't seem right, man. I feel like they knew what they was getting into. It sounds like they knew what they was getting into. They didn't have no problem with it based on the text and everything that you was telling me about. And then all this deleting text, I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro. I don't understand, man. You know?
Yeah, we'll just gloss that over. So yeah, mainly just NBA talk. I just got that alert. That's why I just brought that up. We did talk about Deshaun Watson like last week, so
yeah,
I didn't want to like exhaust the whole topic of it. Because it's like some people are going to have certain viewpoints, and I'm going to have a viewpoint on it. And if I offend you guys, it's just at the end of the day, it's just people's opinions. You have the right to feel a certain way. I don't know why it is in this world today that people are crucified for their opinions. Everyone has opinions. Sometimes some people don't like certain things, but you can't crucify that person for not liking certain things.
Yeah, and then it's perspective and upbringing and your experiences. Like, 'cause some people who are victims and stuff of rape and abuse, they might look at it and see one thing. Some people that's been a victim of people robbing them and taking them advantage of them is gonna see it another way. Like, I done had people run my name through like, nah, man, I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about perspective and things that you've been through. And it's hard to like make somebody else see your point of view, because you know what I'm saying? Because they haven't lived that kind of life, so they don't know what you're talking about. So all we could do is really wait at the end of the day and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of us know really what happened. We wasn't there, you know what I mean? So it's all we're just talking shit, you know?
And then the last topic, Deshaun Watson contract was big because that money has to be tied up right away at signing. That's came out to be proven the fact at this time. Like, those contracts, whatever money is guaranteed will go into an escrow account. So how the escrow account works is that a third party holds the money and then they disperse it on certain terms, like per year. But the owners have to put up that contract. So $230 million guaranteed. As soon as Deshaun signs that contract, that $230 million guaranteed has to go into an escrow account, which is third party. It's not no part of it. It's not no in assets dump. No, it has to be liquid cash going into that account. And Haslam is a part of the other half, like the lower half that has the most money, and some of the markets are not going to be able to compete. It's going to cause ripple effects. Two teams in our division, let alone where I can see the quarterback position changing. Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson, the owners, Steve Buscemi said that they've wrecked the league with the Deshaun contract. They're a middle market team. I'm not sure if they'll have like $200 million put in the escrow for Lamar Jackson. And then the Bengals, we know what time the ownership is on with the Bengals, man. They ain't paying for shit.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with the NFL is that guarantee thing was like that's a big deal. That's a big deal, dog, because they don't really give out them guarantees like that. So that did change the game. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I feel like they had their rationale that's gonna be different than this one thing, man. Like, as you know, for me as a man, I'm sure a lot of other people can you don't be pocket watching, man. Like Joe Burrow and Lamar, like don't be quoting. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be worrying about what another man got. Let's talk about my deal and what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Because that situation with the Browns is not going to be the same with the Ravens and the Bengals. That's just, they're not in the same situation. So we can't do the same thing. So where can we go from here? That's how I would, if I was an owner, that's how I would. And if I was a player, I would have to just take that and be like, all right, let's see what we can work out. Because they don't have the history like the Browns are just losing year. Like they had to get somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like them other teams, the Bengals just went to the Super Bowl. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Ravens have won one, so they already there. You know what I'm saying? The Browns ain't been nowhere, so they gotta do something, man. So that and the money and all that, like I wouldn't, like if I was them players, I wouldn't be worrying about all of that. And Lamar is a star. He gonna have money outside the game. You know what I'm saying? Same with Joe Burrow. So I would, man, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna take that Tom Brady approach where you can sacrifice and take less, you know what I'm saying, to help the team out, but they gonna have to do something, man. I wouldn't be looking at Deshaun and be like, if you don't give me what he got, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do that, but you know, everybody different, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
That's the standpoint, because you got to look at the floor and you have to look at overall what the cap worth is. So if I'm Kyler Murray, and then you got Herbert coming up too. If I'm Kyler Murray, if I'm Lamar, I'm talking to my agent, and Lamar is having his family just do it. $200 million. That's the basis, because you got to look at, even though we think the whole Deshaun Watson is BS, like what it's on and everything else like that, we have to look at the fact that these guys don't have these red flags off the field, and they're the model citizens on and off the field. And some of them are successful with the playoff games, won MVPs. So Joe Burrow just took the Bengals to the Super Bowl. So $200 million has to be a beginning starting point. Either $200 million. I can see with the Bengals on their end, they can just do like 2 to 3 year deals with Burrow, where they'll do like $100 million, 2 years, 2 up front, and just keep going that way and keep bringing up with Joe Burrow that way. I'm gonna say a hot take for the Ravens. I think this is Lamar's last year in Baltimore, unless they franchise tag him. I think this is it. I think he on the next plane to Miami.
Part of it is he gonna have to produce too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna have to produce this year for sure.
Miami would give him $200 million right now, play quarterback.
I mean, and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, it's this dude I work with, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not to say his name or nothing like that. We all look at this dude and be like, man, we need to hook up like him. And we just be playing around because this guy got one of the top positions in terms of salary, and nobody knows what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a direct report. This is crazy how his situation is, right? That's him though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get it like him. I don't think nobody else is gonna get a situation like him. I'm about to carve my own lane out. You feel me? Like, as a man, I'm happy for that guy. I'm envious a little bit on the inside, but I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping on his situation. It's dope, man. You know, whatever. He doing his thing. I'm about to make my own lane. So I don't really understand when people be looking at these dudes and be like, I mean, I know it's a negotiating tactic and all that stuff, but man, let me see what I can work out for myself. If it's somebody out there that's gonna guarantee me something like that, cool. If the Ravens can't do it, then I'll just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see how the Ravens are gonna be able to do what the Browns did. I don't think they're gonna be able to do that.
Half a league can't do it, and that's gonna cause a ripple effect in the NFL, because half the league can't do it.
It's gonna be twofold. The owners the ones that can and want to do it, they're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be some people that agree with that approach. The players that's in the positions that can go get it, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just bound to be somebody out there that's going to get. But if you look at it like Russell Wilson, not a lot of these people got that same kind of situation. Ain't nobody going on strike and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's still playing. They're all signed up to play. So I don't really think it's that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? People looking at it like, damn, you know what I mean? They looked out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But if you just signed a deal within the last couple of years, your time, man, you know what I'm saying? It's not your time to renegotiate right now. So you're going to have to wait your turn and see what the market look like when it's your time.
It's going to be
Herbert,
crazy.
Kyler Murray, all them dudes. I mean, them dudes is, like you said, some of that stuff with the off the field things are not present. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But if you're looking at everything else none of these teams are the Browns. The only other team that might be up there is like Detroit, one of these other blue collar teams that just been around forever that ain't had no success, the Jets or something, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it ain't a lot of teams that's in a position like us. We ain't never won one ship at all. And you got a quarterback out there that's in their prime that might be able to take you. Come on, man. What you supposed to do? That's like the Cavs getting LeBron or something. Like, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it, man.